Hi there, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Tina from TinaHills.com, and today I'm speaking to you about an Aries ascendant, a Capricorn moon, and a Sagittarius sun. So you have your ascendant degree, or your rising sign is in cardinal Earth, ruled by Mars, which is the fiery red planet, and it's all about our action, how we act in the world, our motivations, our goals, our ambitions. But it is also the planet of strife and war and combativeness. So you have your moon in cardinal Earth again. Moon in Capricorn is definitely about endurance and self-mastery. But it is also about mastering the 3D and finally letting go of that control. Capricorn, being the archetype of the leader, can be quite controlling. But touching base with your emotions is the key to Moon in Capricorn. This is a 10th house moon. So you have to be emotionally vested in what you do to truly realize your potential. Capricorn moon is not a good placement for the moon because moon rules Cancer and Capricorn is its polarity. So there's a lot of conflict with this moon in Capricorn, but it is great when it comes to discipline, prudence, structure and boundary. Now you have your sun in Sagittarius. It's a very good placement for the sun. Sagittarius is mutable fire, ruled by Jupiter, which is all about expansiveness, travel, foreigners, cultures, higher philosophy, truth and justice. So it is those very elevated aspirations that are expressed through the sun in Sagittarius. This is beautiful. You have a 10th house moon and a 9th house sun. So very, very nice with the 9th house sun. You're definitely meant for public life, or you could be great at publishing, great working with foreigners. Okay, and mutability usually means you're suggestible and you're gullible and impressionable. But Sagittarius suns, you're definitely blunt, to the point, and you know how to call a spade a spade. But you have that already with your Aries ascendant. So the ascendant is the degree of the zodiac rising on the eastern side of the horizon at the moment of your birth. And the sign on which it falls is your rising sign. For you, this is Aries. And your rising sign is your Jungian mask. Okay, it is how you interface with the world. It is how the world perceives you. It is like the armor you wear. Okay, it is your physical body, how you look. It is a sum total of your being in 3D. And it's a very important part of your nature, probably the most important part and the meaning of your incarnation. Okay, so when you walk into a room with your Aries ascendant, with your rising sign Aries, people see you are the go-getter, you're the trailblazer. This is the archetype of the pioneer. So you pioneer very many new things and you move on. You're not necessarily good at detailing and great with completions. Okay, your Capricorn moon should give you fuel for that fire, but it's something you need to develop, right? Endurance. Now remember that this is the first sign of the zodiac, and when the soul enters Aries, it enters so with a mini Big Bang, and we experience spring. Aries is a sign of spring, and everything is born anew. So Aries is a sign of youth, freshness, newness, beauty, radiance. Okay, it is definitely about infancy. The soul is infant at this point, and with infancy comes a streak of selfishness. So as eminent astrologer Stephen Forrest points out, that the goal of Aries should be enlightened selfishness, right? Enlightened selfishness is the key to your soul's evolution. And I think that is beautiful. Enlightened selfishness. kind of like oxymoronic, but it's beautiful. That is how what Aries is. When your soul is born in the turbulent fires of Aries, it's agitating, it's volatile. This is Mars domain. It's not soothing, it's not calm, it's tempestuous, volatile, because with this comes tremendous Martian energy, restlessness, anger. Okay, and if you don't balance that Mars and power that Mars, it's going to eat you up. And there's tremendous amounts of physical energy that comes with it, and very quick metabolism. So key to all of this: healthy diet, exercise, balance. Balance, I think, is something Aries needs to know, because it vacillates between extremes, right? Now, remember that if your Mars is not empowered, or if you have an if you have a difficult Mars, then this could show up in a number of ways. Okay, anger, self-worth issues, and all of that. So remember that your 6th house cusp is Virgo, and Virgo is your 6th house of health. So Virgo rules digestion, and okay, Aries rules the head. So it's a very important part of you. Very well defined features, prominent, sharp features, and edgy eyes. You can stare down an enemy, and you love the chase. If you're, vying for someone's attention, you love the chase. You love to accentuate this part of you. And I've seen that many people tend to wear their short, even if you are female. And difficult Mars can see loss of hair, migraines, because again, Virgo rules digestion. It's your 6th house. Virgo can be the warrior, what you put in your stomach. If you're worrying, if you're angry, if you're stressed, it can result in persistent migraines, acne, ENT issues, gums, sensitivity to gums and teeth, eyeglasses, loss of hair, and all that. Nervousness is something you need to work with. Restlessness and nervousness, I think. Okay, both of this you need to empower Mars. Now, when Mars is giving hard aspects to your private personal planets, take care of heavy machinery, guns, violence, anger, road rage. Stay safe. You move very quickly, so stay centered, stay safe, stay focused, and keep it together. Now, the moon is the absolute opposite of the ascendant. It is who we are when the Jungian mask comes off. It is who we are when no one is looking. It's our emotions, how we connect, how we feel, how we emote. The idea of nurturance, how we provide it, how we receive it, how we will be as mothers, our mother, our everyday habit patterns, our emotions, our psychic perceptions, our ESP, and all of that is the moon. Our childhood, it's a very private part of us, okay? And moon in Capricorn, this is a sign of winter. So you're definitely about suffering and a vibe of stoicism with a moon in Capricorn. You've been made to grow up way before your time, maybe through responsibilities, maybe you've had to take care of someone, siblings, cousins, maybe even care for the elderly. Okay, in some way you really seen life from a very different angle, and it has grown you up, and tremendous amounts of responsibilities were probably thrust on you. I don't know how well you do with the Aries and Sag with the responsibilities, but moon and Capricorn is stoic, it's very stoic, but it is definite, and it's definitely about understanding limitations. Right? In winter, we understand limitations and we budget everything. So it's also about budgeting, but don't become a miser with this, right? Don't become 4 of Pentacles with this. You've definitely invested with success, and you have a 10th house moon. So being emotionally vested with your career, your prestige, your social recognition, your professional accomplishments, and your rewards, will come if you're really emotionally vested in what you do. Capricorn is the archetype of the leader. So you've got both Aries and Capricorn going for you. You're definitely the leader, right? And with a Capricorn moon, you understand self-mastery. But as I told you, you've got to let it all go. Capricorn's the mountain goat, the sea goat, and ultimately the unicorn. And the mountain is symbolic of all the hierarchies that the mountain goat must climb before he reaches the top where he receives his initiation. And then he is the unicorn, or she is the unicorn, So this journey, right? You have structure, you are tenacious, beyond belief. You know how to endure, you understand discipline, you understand conservation. You could be traditional. Your mother may have been, quite strict. You can be quite strict as a mother and adhere to structure and tradition quite a bit. But always a healthy balance, right? Very resourceful, very wise and prudent. These are things you have a dose of with your moon and Capricorn. Yeah. And because your moon here represents leadership. You are a leader in no matter what you do, right? And you have authority and you desire respect. And if nobody is acknowledging the hard work you do, you can falter. But walk the path, climb the mountain. The greatest initiation awaits you. Most people think that Capricorn just rules the corporations and judiciary and legal stuff, but Capricorn is a sign of discipleship. It's when the disciple is ready to be initiated and become the unicorn, the mythical unicorn, right? Now, the sun. The sun is your conscious awareness. It's your soul's purpose. It's how you shine, your vitality, how your personality has developed, your ambitions, more through soul-centric, not Martian ambition. How you are as a leader. And you have a ninth house Sagittarius sun, which is very interesting. Your sun moon are sextile, which can create problems. I'm not going so deep into aspects here, but there could be a conflict between your emotions and your goals and ambition, your soul's purpose. So that's something to work through. Even according to esoteric astrology, your moon sign becomes your greatest challenge after the age of 35, because the moon sign deals with your habit patterns. So we spend so much time developing them that sometimes they become detrimental to our soul growth, right? But sun and Sag, you're here to shine. The hero's journey, the archetype of the hero's journey. You are truly the hero, and Sagittarius, Jupiterian Sagittarius, it deals with faraway lands, faraway travel, not 5-star, but really integrating with the local population, learning, philosophy, truth, justice, higher wisdom. You could be a writer, and this is the archetype of the philosopher. You're definitely a teacher of some sorts with your ninth house, Sagittarius sun, Capricornian moon. You're definitely a teacher of some sorts. You could even be a life coach, and you're very connected to nature with your Sagittarius ninth house sun, because the soul ruler of Sagittarius is the earth. The only sign that has anything to do with the earth in esoteric astrology, forget, no sign has anything to do with the earth in traditional astrology, but everything is geocentric, of course. But in esoteric astrology, Sagittarius is ruled by the earth. That's why they are so connected to the outdoors and nature. You're very outdoorsy with your sun. If you have your Mars in Sag, and Mars is your ascendant ruler, that's a good position, because Mars is exalted in Sagittarius, So it's a good position for the Mars to be. That's kind of the key to looking at how your sun will express itself, And you're full of vitality with this, but you could be blunt, okay? You don't mince words. And again, all these three signs, and Sag not great with detailing and completions. You know, the arrow of Sagittarius is spiritual awareness. Now in Capricorn, you've had the initiation, and with your moon sign, and now you're ready to move towards spiritual illumination. Sagittarius of all the fire signs is the most spiritual, and it takes us to spiritual awakening. And Jupiter is considered to be the guru or the teacher of all the planets. Even in Vedic astrology is known as Brihaspati. So you are a teacher of sorts, and you probably move around a lot, travel a lot. Ninth house sun, your social recognition and rewards come through travel to long distant lands, and they may actually accept and appreciate your work more than your local people do, right? So that was a bit about Aries ascendant and Capricorn moon and Sagittarius sun. I hope you like that. If you didn't, let me know why not. And go to my website, check out my merch, see all the stuff I have, and book a reading. Thank you. www.tinahills.com. Don't forget. Bye.